Most people think millionaires simply know how to make money. But what if their biggest advantage is actually understanding people? What do they see that most of us completely miss?
That's a great question, because money follows people, and people follow psychology. If you misunderstand human behavior, you'll keep chasing opportunities instead of creating them. Many millionaires aren't just experts at business. They're students of motivation, emotion, trust, and decision-making. They know that every purchase, investment, negotiation, and partnership begins in the human mind before it appears in a bank account.
So if someone wants financial freedom, should they spend less time studying money and more time studying themselves and others?
Absolutely. One lesson that keeps showing up is this: people rarely make purely logical decisions. We like to believe we do, but emotions usually arrive first, and logic comes afterward to justify them. Millionaires understand this, so instead of asking, "What product should I build?" they ask, "What problem keeps people awake at night?" Solve fear, save time, reduce stress, increase status. Those are timeless opportunities. Think about delayed gratification. Most people trade tomorrow for today. Millionaires often do the opposite. They delay comfort to create freedom later. That isn't just financial intelligence, it's emotional intelligence. They recognize that the hardest person to manage isn't the market, it's themselves. Another insight is incentives. Human behavior follows incentives more consistently than intentions. People say they value health, but reward convenience. They say relationships matter most, yet reward busyness. Wealthy entrepreneurs pay close attention to what people actually do, not simply what they say. Actions reveal priorities better than words ever can. They also understand trust. In business, trust compounds just like money. Every promise kept, every honest conversation, every problem solved becomes an invisible asset. Reputation opens doors that advertising never can. That's why many successful people protect their credibility more fiercely than their income. There's another pattern that's easy to miss. Millionaires don't obsess over being the smartest person in the room. They obsess over learning. They know confidence with curiosity becomes expensive. Every conversation becomes research. Every mistake becomes tuition. Every criticism becomes data instead of an attack. Behavioral psychology also teaches us about cognitive biases. We all have blind spots. We overestimate our knowledge, follow the crowd, and fear losses more than we value gains. Successful investors know these mental shortcuts exist, so they build systems instead of relying on moods. Discipline beats inspiration far more often than people realize. The biggest lesson is surprisingly simple. Wealth grows where value grows, and value grows when you deeply understand human behavior. Learn why people hope, hesitate, celebrate, and struggle. The better you understand people, including yourself, the better your decisions become, and better decisions, repeated consistently over time, are often what separate lasting wealth from temporary success. That's the millionaire mindset most people never notice.
That's such a powerful perspective. The biggest takeaway today is that wealth isn't just about understanding money, it's about understanding people, including yourself. The better you understand human behavior, the better your decisions become, and those decisions shape your financial future. If you found this conversation valuable, share it with someone who's serious about building wealth from the inside out. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming discussions on the psychology of success, investing, financial freedom, and the habits that separate ordinary lives from extraordinary ones. Thanks for spending your time with us today. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and remember, the greatest investment you'll ever make is in the way you think. We'll see you in the next episode.